enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gesture. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection.
Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team playing at home. Welcome to Duke. And a look now at the Detroit Pistons' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up.
Make a huge difference.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons.
Set the tone.
Stewart, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Hardaway comes in for Thompson. Beasley's checked in for Ivy. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Cade Cunningham. Something that the organization loves about MP Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there. But for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
I wonder, Stewart, with that wingspan, just where you can throw lobs for him to still throw it down.
Burks passes to Junior. Hits the three-pointer.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Up top, Stewart. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Stewart. Beasley, left side. No one near him. Rebound by the Heat. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Oh, my. That was a game for the ages. A fierce battle that really could have gone either way. But they were fortunate they pulled it out.
And they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime. But they really kept their composure in the extra 5 minutes, and it paid off for the win.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 4-3. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. Junior finds Adebayo. Junior passes to Burks. Back to Junior. There's the three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Miami out in front, up by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Miami?
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections, they've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break and speeding them up.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Beasley in at the 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection. I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
On the wing, Junior, defended by Thompson. Anderson passes to Junior. Outside Robinson. Here's Jovic. Sinks it from distance.
Love Duncan just taking the opportunity to create for a teammate.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 5. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. And he banks in the layup. Schroeder's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
Heat leading by 3. Well, Brent, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter, but he's added to his game.
A little bit, BA. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist. Number that's been growing.
A nifty play off the dribble. Creates barely enough space to get off the shot.
From the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, this has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's Junior. And the dunk by Junior.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
Yep, count it. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Robinson passes to Hero. Doesn't go that time. Pistons trail by 5. It's Beasley on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. Out to Beasley. Thompson outside. No good on the triple. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Hero finds Junior. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Great D that time from Junior.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Pistons trail by 5. Outside Hardaway. His first shot attempt. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Junior against Hardaway. Junior passes to Robinson. Back to Junior. Lets it go from deep. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Hardaway. Shoots from the line. Rebounded by Jovic. 16 seconds left in the second quarter. Right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Thompson. Miami shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Free throw good. Junior. 11 seconds left in the first half. Cunningham outside. Over Mitchell. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Heat. They lead by 11. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
You take a look at the Heat, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Detroit Pistons.
Poor execution for them offensively.
Appreciate you joining us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big... Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Junior, he's out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Robinson in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Schroeder. Hardaway with it. Duren with a screen on Robinson. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Duren.
And this is why the offense involves Jalen Duren in screen and rolls, showing off his great mobility.
Pass to Junior from deep three-point land. No rebound by Detroit. Pistons trail by 10. To the inside. And the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Junior outside. 19 seconds left in the third. Unloads. Again, Junior missing. Up top, Beasley. Inside. Here's Holland. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Setting the floor for Detroit. They've got Tim Hardaway. He's out there with Dennis Schroeder. Malik Beasley is out there with Paul Reed. And it's Klintman in at the 4. Hero outside. Jacks up a 3. And Reed pulls it down. Pistons trail by 5. And here's Schroeder outside. Rebounded by Jovic.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And it's Junior missing.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Pass to Klintman. Takes a 3. Rebound Miami. Junior up top. Defended by Hardaway. Nice shot by Junior.
Good job by Tower just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
The Pistons have got just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Hardaway. No good that time. Heat leading by 7. Junior way outside. The quick look, no good that time. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now Hardaway Jr. up over top right there, rising up.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. So we see the Pistons get the win here.
Chin up. Tomorrow's a new day. They don't even know what's coming for them.
He's about to tear
All
it
right,
up.
baby. Let's get down.
Start to the new season. We look at the updated power ranking. Some teams are up and some teams aren't. Look at New Orleans. They're moving on up. Very much open-ended.
You make something happen.
And
Let's
early
go.
win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right.
Even the best teams lose at least 10 games a year. Throw them buffs on MP. We're in the D. MP, you got that look in your eye tonight.
Check out some numbers for Jaden Ivey.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection. And it's showing.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season standings.
Yeah, and it's really important to start off with a win. Only 8 teams advance to the elimination round, so there's not a lot of room for failure in this group stage.
Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Junior's checked in for Miami. Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad, and he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
You gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Hey, BA. Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in. Schroeder finds Ivy. Picked by Stewart. Fires the 3. Rebound Miami. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And again, the Pistons missing. Heat trail by 9. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer to a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed up.
Thompson passes to Harris. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. Count it. Good.
And understanding that the mid-range jumper is not dead. I love it. Harris is dependable and takes smart shots.
Hero, the pass to Junior. Launches the three. The rebound by Stewart. And here's Detroit. They're on a 16-7 run. Back to Schroeder. Down low. Stewart, the pass to Ivy, to the middle. And finished off by Stewart.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Hero. Back to Junior. And no good. Good D by Harris. With the step back. One second left. And that's not going to go. And so it's Detroit. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Boy, the Pistons have been rolling along.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Alec Burks. Junior, he's out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Jovic in at the center position. Here's Thompson. And slammed it home, and the foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Anderson.
Well, he is a wiry, strong athlete. Thompson's able to go through the contact.
Thompson, no good on the free throw. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Holland. Let's go with a three. And it's Junior with the rebound. Heat trail by 13. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the triple. Burks has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
Thompson passes to Beasley. Picked by Stewart. Wing shot on the way. And again, no good by Detroit.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
To the wing on the left. Jovic passes to Junior. Tries the 10-footer. Rebounded by the Pistons. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
Heat trail by 10. Outside, Anderson. Back to Junior. To the inside. Yeah, that one's good. Jovic.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pistons. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted.
So it's Jaden Ivey making things happen for Detroit. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment.
Passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass.
Taking a peek now. Appreciate you joining us.
And with this... Pistons. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. Beasley's checked in for Thompson. And Hardaway subbed in for Schroeder. Three-pointer Stewart nails it from beyond the arc. Stewart's got 7.
Preparation paying off for Stewart. He was on his spot and ready to go the second he got the ball.
We've got Holland. Ivy's out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Junior passes to Anderson. Clock at 4. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
Detroit leading by 8. It's Beasley on the wing, pounded by Rozier. And here's Hardaway. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. There's the triple. The shot off that time. And so it's the Detroit Pistons up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And let's take a look at Miami. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's Junior. And it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. Back to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, it couldn't have made it much easier for Stewart. He just had to go up and put it down.
Heat trail by 11. Outside Burks. Pass to Junior. Here's Hero. Back to Junior. Outside Anderson. Down low. Here's Junior. Nifty move. And off the glass. That one's good.
Well, slow and steady. Anderson just goes about his business.
Hardaway against Burks. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
And using a mix of strength and agility, Hardaway Jr. beats the contact.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Hero, the pass to Junior. Kicks it to Hero. Back to Junior. Puts one up from 19. Again, Junior missing.
And they need his offense right now. But his shot is just not falling.
Pass to Beasley. Outside Hardaway. A little mid-range shot is up. It's hauled in by the Heat. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Pass to Beasley. Now Hardaway. The free ball. The shot, no good. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Just got to tighten up and get him next time.